Thoughts on Joe Rogan and David Grusch. If you haven't watched or heard it yet, find the Joe Rogan podcast and do so now. I implore you. Isn't it funny how the biggest of deals often seems inconsequential until you realise it really isn't? I think this is because of the society in which we live rewards time spent on focusing on quotidian issues rather than the profound. I mean, even if there are aliens, so what? Are they going to pay my bills every week? Okay, so last night I was profoundly affected by the conversation between Joe Rogan and David Grusch, so I thought today I would make this video. David Grusch is the person who made me look into the UFO topic with far less dismissal and skepticism than I had previously maintained in my life up to the point of watching his News Nation interview. Due to his credentials and connections, I found what he was saying to be plausible, and by the time the congressional hearings came around, there could be little doubt that there is real substance to his claims. However, the conversation that I heard last night really made me realise that A. David Grusch is an incredibly brave and smart hero of our times who will be written into the history books, and B. the logical consequences of what he is doing will alter our world forever. Some thoughts then. So it seems that we are not alone. It seems that we are not top of the intellectual food chain. It seems that the world populace has been repeatedly lied to about this through a sophisticated disinformation campaign over many decades. It seems that what we thought reality is not what we were led to believe through our education systems. Now those statements seem pretty world-shattering if they are true, which it looks increasingly like they are. But the strangest thing about all of this, I find, is that the average person either doesn't know, or worse, knows and doesn't care. Why is this? I think this is because of the way we have been trained to think, because in our society we need money to survive and prosper. That is the motivation for the majority of people's thoughts. The systems that control our society know this well and use every opportunity to reinforce those beliefs and reinforce their dominance over us. But what if it turned out that all of that was just bullshit? If all of that was a system of control? What if it turned out that each and every human being had a deep and intimate connection with the universe, and that our systems of control were the things that were holding us back? What if the official narrative was largely a deception? What if the middleman, that is our governments, were actively trying to stop contacts between the general populace and the non-human intelligence for fear that we would learn some truths about them and the universe, and that they would begin to lose control of us all? That is just the very beginning of the questions that started to form in my head, for there is a great deal of truth and lies to unravel on this topic, and it will change the world forever when the truth about what the hell is actually going on in this reality is eventually revealed to us. We have a moral right to know. If you are a human being who values the truth, you need to start looking into and thinking about this topic deeply and seriously. Nothing could be more important to my mind than uncovering some of the base facts of existence itself. What are we? Who are we? Where is our place in this universe? The advances in science, mathematics, philosophy, theology, technology, pretty much every aspect of the mind will be affected by this topic. It's time now for everybody to start thinking about this subject, and the time is soon coming for the deceivers of humanity to stand up and start explaining their choices to us.